Hey everybody, Jesse with Brokers Realty. Um, Want to show everybody a couple of things today. Just got back from Atlantic City with the triple play. Sorry about that. We're having a little technical difficulties here. Get the sound in the background playing. So many of you know bringing success home, triple play, great opportunity. So a lot of us go to triple play just to get our continuing ed done and out of the way. However, I used to not do that. And then I got into a routine of bounce, get the continuing ed done, just get it all banged out in 1 year. Some of you realtors go down 1 year and you do all 14 hours of your continuing ed in the 4 days of triple play, and you're done. You forget about it. You don't come back the following year. And I want to let you guys know you're missing out. You're really missing out. Slow down. This year was the first year in almost 8 years that I took my own advice this year and slowed down. I took classes because I wanted to learn certain things, not to get credit. Bear in mind, last year when I was down, I got majority of my credit hours out of the way, and then I took a class that I wanted to take last year. Um, you know, this year I only needed 4 hours of continuing ed to finish up our cycle. And I made the decision I was going back to the way I did triple play for years prior. And that was I took classes, strategic classes to learn, not to get credit. Some of the classes I took didn't even give credits. They're amazing classes to take. It's one of the reasons why I didn't get all 14 hours of continuing ed last year was because I took some classes last year that did not um, offer credit with them for Pennsylvania. Which doesn't mean that anything's wrong. It just means that I took classes that were teaching things, not necessarily caring about whether or not. Sorry, I got rid of the background because that's a big pain in the watching your face and everything haze in and out. But I wanted to learn things, not necessarily just get credit for things. So I want to bring to you some things that I learned. So I got two books this year. One book that I marked up pretty bad, with notes and things like that. I mean, one point I even ran out of note paper on what I took with me and started writing stuff on the book. Uh, then I picked up another tablet and I went through pages and pages and pages of notes. I mean, it's a bunch of notes that I took because if you're learning something, you're not necessarily just there for credit. You're taking notes because you're going to hear things that you really want to learn and you want to put into use, and you want to get the information from the instructor. So one of those things, and I want to give a big shout out to Marky, great teacher, great coach. If you're looking for AI, Marky is the lady to talk to. Marky is the lady to see. But with that being said, Marky is getting ready to do a live presentation. Let me get you the dates here. Looks like it's January 18th with a company called Show AMI. Show AMI. So what I learned with this is a lot of realtors look for side hustles. Are you one of those realtors looking for a side hustle? If you are, and I'm not sponsored by, I'm not paid for by, or anything like that. This is something I started playing with at Atlantic City that was presented to me in one of the classes. Show, SHOW, is the company name. So with Show AMI, let's see if I can pull up. Let me see if I can open a tab here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you folks. Share screen. Okay, so you're looking at my computer screen here, showing you my screen. So this is called a Google search. Yeah. So just search for Show AMI. This is your Show AMI site. And if you are a realtor looking for a side hustle that's not going to pull you away from your real estate career, this is the place to go. Okay. So on-demand showing agent, you can sign up for it. You can log in. I've already set up an account. You're going to have to put your credit card in if you're a listing agent or a buyer's agent who wants to use Show AMI. I'm going to explain to you what this does. Okay. So for those looking for a side hustle to make extra money, you can come in here and you can sign up as a showing agent, and you're basically a go and show pony. You can do open houses, you can do showings, you can do everything. This site allows listing agents to post their listings in here for you to choose to do an open house for them, and they pay you. The prices are negotiated. So here, let's say I want to go and make a request for somebody to show a house. So let's say I've got a buyer client who is looking to see a house, and I'm not available, nobody on my team's available, and I can't find somebody in my company that wants to do it, or I just don't want to be bothered trying to chase people. Because I'll tell you what, in the real estate business, you become a chaser when you're trying to get other people, either within your company or outside of your company, to take payment to go do something. Okay. So let's say I have a showing that I want to schedule for, what's today's date? Let's say I want to do it for tomorrow. And the client wants to go see the house at 4 p.m. You can put in the MLS number. You can put in the address of the house, 123 South Market Street, Shamokin. Okay, so it's going to pop in your addresses there, and this is for the listing agent or the agent who has a buyer client that needs to get a showing done. The showing agent needs to schedule a showing, or I have already scheduled the showing. You can do this either way. You as the agent, I strongly suggest that you as agent schedule the showing and showing time or your showing service. That way the time is locked down, and you can put the MLS number in up here too. If you leave this wide open, now the person you're paying is scheduling that showing, and it's going to show up under their name in showing time for that showing. If you got more places that you need to show, you can schedule all of them. So let's say the next one is, we did what, 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock. So let's say the next one was let's just say 4:30, and we're gonna go 120. This was 123, so let's go 121 South Market Street. So this client wants to see both of these homes that are for sale, that are side by side. I'm scheduling them all. Buyer's name is James Smith. Buyer's phone number is 570-541-6245. Or we just let's get a real number here: 717-947-8037. And then from there, you're going to select buyer is an individual, a couple, or a family. So you've already talked to your client, you know who's coming out. Is it just one person? Is it a husband and wife, or a boyfriend and girlfriend, or are they bringing their whole family along? So you're letting the buyer's agent know, you're letting your showing agent know. Buyer agent has met the buyer. Have you already met this person? Yes or no? If you haven't met the person yet, I hope, just a coaching moment, I hope you've already dot looped or electronically had them sign your consumer notice, your buyer's agency agreement, your affiliated business disclosure, those types of things. Because you can also then, when you do that, you can share out copies of your client view MLS sheet to them. You can share out your uh, seller's disclosure on these units for them. And then you can write a private note here that's going to go to the showing agent that's going to show for you. You can write a public note here. So be careful when you read these. Private note, viewable after showing is accepted. Once they've accepted to do your showing, this is when they're going to get this information. This is the information that you want everyone to see that's going to potentially select your showing. Agents who are in the system and want to show homes, this is what they're going to see for them to make the decision on showing your home. And if you have a preferred showing agent that you've used in the past that's always worked well for you, you can put in your preferred agent that you want to see. If the preferred showing agent that you would like to request enters their email address below, so not their name, their email address, these individuals will be sent notification and given a 10-minute window to accept this request before other showing agents are notified. Because you want to get this done as quickly as you can. Here's how you're paying. So you have a credit on your account. You know, if you got credits, they're there. So your showing costs, you can offer the agent as little as $39, which means showing agent is going to receive $48 because of my $10. Showing agent receives $48 because of my $10 credit. Or you can pay them big numbers. That's your choice. Okay. You can enable a photo upload. You can save $1 on this and all future showings by upgrading a show AMI Platinum for $50 a year. So what that means is, ultimately, if you upgrade to that plan, you're going to save $1 every time you schedule one of these showings. So again, remember, I've got 2 showings set up here, so it's 2 times the money. But let's say I want to remove this showing. Come back down here now. Look, showing agent receives $24. We're paying $39. I've got a $10 credit, so it's only costing me $29 for this showing. If I paid the $50 a year Platinum, I would save $1, so I'd be down to $28 here. But you can offer as much as you want. So let's say you want to pay them $399. Showing agent is going to get $367. You're going to pay $389 because you got a $10 credit. So that's your $399 total. Okay, so once you do that and you hit submit, it's going to take a second. It's going to say showing filters, unassigned, completed, accepted, canceled. Okay, we're posting this showing out for Saturday, December 9th at 4 p.m. Client name, client telephone number of the individual. Initial agent has met buyer. Yes. Schedule the showing. The showing agent will schedule the showing. Public notes. This is where your notes are going to show up. And this is where the whole process starts. You can come in here and you can edit this, so it's not assigned as of yet. You can edit this. You can cancel it. So you have all full control. So I'm going to cancel this right now because we don't want somebody to accept this because it's not a real showing. So that's how you can do this. So then you got your my showings. So for your listing agents and your buyer's agents that are busy and need extra help, you can pay people to do this. And for you agents looking for that side hustle because you don't have enough real estate business to keep you busy full time, you can do this here and make money off of it. Showing appointments. So you got a bunch of different things here. Spread the word. Be aware you can earn $10 for each agent you refer. Hundreds of agents have earned money just by telling others about the service. Your referral link. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go over here so you guys can get to this easier. And I'm going to post this in the chat for you guys to be able to get, and just click on it and come in through my link to show AMI. So you can refer other agents to this. Payouts. So this is going to show when you paid somebody. This is your profile. So you can upload a picture of yourself to this. Pretty simple. Just drop it in right there. You're going to put in your company name, your license number. You're going to put up in all the information. I'm an initiating agent. So if you are a listing agent or a buyer's agent who needs extra help, you're going to be the initiating agent. If you are the agent looking to use this as a side hustle and make extra money, you're going to be in here as a showing agent. I'd like to get paid to show property. So that's how you're going to update and set up your account. Okay. So then there you go. You got my picture. You got all my information. You can go into your settings. You can snooze showing notifications, allow push notifications. So it's all the stuff here. Referral link. So this is, again, my referral link that I just posted out for you guys to be able to link into. So see who has joined your referral link. So this will tell you what all agents have accepted your referral and sent in. This is what you want to set as your maximum payout for paying out for appointments. Or if you're an agent looking to use this as a side hustle, this is where you can set your minimum payout for which ones you want to see. You can update that. This is your danger zone. Closing your account removes all payments information, blah, 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 blah. So if you want to close your account, this is where you're going to get reviews, because these agents are going to then leave reviews back for the listing agent and the buyer's agents who have shared out these things. Plus, those individuals are going to leave reviews on the agent that showed the house for them. So if you go out there and you try and, take the person's client, you're probably not going to stay on the platform very long, because the word's going to get out quick and people are going to see the reviews. These are your login credentials, your payment. So you got to save your credit card into the system, your payout account, and your tax information. Yes, they will take taxes out of your money if you choose for them to do so. As an agent doing the showings, or you can get a printout for your tax information for how much you paid other people to show the properties for you. So that is show AMI. I think if you're an agent looking to have a side hustle and you want to stay in the real estate industry and make extra money, this is definitely a place to be and look at. Now, I don't always necessarily think that the cheapest payout is the best payout for a single showing. If you're doing a single showing, it probably should be a little higher because it's a one-off showing. But if you're setting up a showing trip where the agent is going to show 3 or 4 houses to your potential buyer, or what I played with when I first learned about this is I can get an agent to show my listing for me. I can get agents to do open houses for me. So you can do all of that. So like here, let's go in and actually I stopped sharing, but you can set up an open house and you can pay an agent to do an open house. So, an agent's doing an open house for 3 hours or 2 hours. Maybe you're paying them $50. Maybe you're paying them. And think about this though, because if you're paying $50 to the agent, you're going to pay show AMI another $10 or something like that. It's a small percentage. So watch how much you put in for paying the agent versus how much they're actually going to get paid, because they do have those two separate lines that we were looking at. But this can propel your business to the next level. My understanding is for those agents that get into this and show 25 plus homes through the system will also then, and those agents who then schedule for people to do showings will have a secondary option to where you could offer the agent that showed the house for you a payment to write up an offer for you. And then it's going to come to you first because you're going to have to sign it. So let's say they're using Dotloop. They're going to put your brokerage information in, all of the contract information in. It's going to come to you as the agent to sign the contract. At that point is when you're reviewing the contract to make sure it's all done right. Make sure that it's right, because you are the agent on the contract. So you've got to make sure that it's all done right, review it. And then once you're done signing it, it would go out to the buyer's agent to sign, or the listing agent to sign, or whatever it may be. And then once it's satisfied, it goes back into you through your Dotloop or your electronic forms library. At that point, once it's all signed, is when your payment then goes to the other agent for writing that. So now you can pay them to show a couple of houses for you. Once you've done 25 or so and they've done 25 or so, you're going to be able to offer them to write up the offer for you for a fee to pay them for doing it. You then can also pay them to micromanage. I would assume in the near future they're supposed to be adding things like that in. So they're going to continue to expand this. So if you want them to become your personal assistant for this particular file, you can set different payment levels for different things that are being done for you for that file. So I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch, look, and learn. I'm going to have more things for you as in the coming days. I have a lot of things that I learned that I want to bring to you for you to learn and for us all to collaborate. So please click on my link so we can connect in Show AMI, so that way I can give you things to do and you can make money, and vice versa. And if you're a listing agent or a buyer's agent that needs assistance, feel free to reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to help you get your account set up and really make these things happen for you. I look forward to helping you guys. Thank you and have a blessed day.